Democratic Republic of the Congo. In general, life here is the epitome of poverty, with 70% of the population living on less than $1 a day. Indeed, the Democratic Republic of the Congo is one of the poorest countries on the planet, but also boasts a top percentage of millionaires in the world. 6% of the country's population are millionaires, owners of empires built from chaos, lawlessness, and disorder. A country cursed with resources. And what is the Congolese New Year? Why do people often say, "Wait until Congo New Year," as a familiar phrase for something too difficult to wait for? In this video, let's explore the Congo together. I am Honey Badger, and I will tell you interesting things about this country. If you have any more interesting information about this nation, share it in the comment section, and consider subscribe to help the channel grow. Now, let's go to Congo. This is a way to become wealthy by exploiting a super poor and starving nation. This slum is located in Kinshasa, the capital and largest city of Congo. The people here all share one dream, is one day become rich. That's also the dream of 75% of Congo's population who have to live in slums like this. From here, one can see a dream world, a complex of villas spread over 300 hectares, exclusively for the wealthy, including this guy. Perhaps you've never heard his music. Fally Ipupa is the most famous singer in Congo. He's also a dancer, a philanthropist, a guitarist, and producer. Fally Ipupa owns assets worth $15 million. His neighbors are lawyers, bankers, businessmen who has sold some valuable things of Congo that foreigners are eager for. Congo, 4 times the size of France, has been ravaged by a war spanning nearly 6 decades, resulting in over 6 million deaths. This former Belgian colony fell into a bloody crisis after independence in 1960. In 1961, Prime Minister Lumumba was assassinated. Until 1965, this guy, power was seized by him. He also known as the Marshal Reup. He was a dictator, so dictatorial that he even changed the country's name from the Democratic Republic of the Congo to Zaire. He's also famous for enticing 2 of the greatest heavyweight boxers in the history of world boxing. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman moved their venue from the US to Kinshasa. Mobutu gave each boxer $5 million, which was just a drop in the ocean compared to the amount that the greatest thief in Africa earned during 31 years in power. The Belgians helped assassinate Lumumba, while Americans helped bring Mobutu to power. Most Western aid destined for Congo was diverted into Mobutu's offshore bank accounts. For example, Mobutu initiated 2 hydroelectric projects, Inga 1 and Inga 2, in 1972 and 1982, with loans from the World Bank. But after completion, these hydroelectric dams never ran at full capacity as originally planned. Mega projects like the Inga dams helped Mobutu pocket at least $5 billion. Moreover, he threw in a combo by burdening the Congolese people with a debt of $12 billion. Although Mobutu died in 1997, the situation in Congo hasn't changed much until now. There are many things to build and repair, which is an opportunity for some to get rich through jungle law. According to Transparency International, Congo ranks 166th out of 180 countries in the Corruption Index. Let's listen to the statement of Congo's Chief Financial Inspector.
We have to deal with people who were born in corruption, grew up in corruption, and consider corruption as normal. The evil in very deep and very high.
The Democratic Republic of Congo has received $365 million from the World Monetary Fund to against the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the government can only explain about 40 documents on Ministry of Health website to account for the purpose of using a mere $6 million. This means the remaining $357 million seems to have vanished without a trace. On May 22, 2021, a volcano erupted in southern Congo. Lava flowed towards Goma City, located about 20 kilometers from the volcano, where 2 million people live. After the eruption, there were strong aftershocks, along with a 5.3 magnitude earthquake that killed 32 people, 400,000 people displaced, and 17 villages were destroyed. Interestingly, reports then emerged that humanitarian aid for the disaster victims had been embezzled by the president's wife and the fund. However, as we've discussed, 75% of Congo's population still lives in slums. The issue is, when their material needs can't be met, they need a place to find solace for their souls. And at that moment, a religious figure emerges as a star by selling miracles at cutthroat prices. Nearly half of Congo's population follows the Christian faith. They are devout believers, fervently believe in God, and a bit naive. Tens of thousands of people in the capital Kinshasa flock to the largest stadium in Central Africa every Sunday morning. They don't come here to watch football, but to listen to a man selling miracle water. The water can cure AIDS, epilepsy, cancer, and awaken children from the dead. They call him the Prophet Dominique Conde. Not far from the stadium is the mansion of the Prophet. His church has up to 5 million followers. Conde was escorted to the stadium by a lavish entourage, where he was welcomed like a star. He preaches here, and he also cunning. This prophet doesn't openly sell miracle water here. It's discreetly distributed throughout parishes across the country. A bottle of this water costs $15, and the poor have to share one bottle among 3 people, while Conde pockets millions dollars. A bottle of this water contains half a liter of liquid, includes petrol, lemon juice, and a few other ingredients that the prophet call enlightenment. Surely, if you drink gasoline, you won't die of AIDS. According to some studies, the origin of AIDS is in Kinshasa city. About 1 million people in Congo are infected HIV, half of whom live with AIDS. Interestingly, the Congolese government allows Conde sell that miracle water. He even mass produces miracle water on an industrial scale. After all, not surprising that every path to become super rich in a super poor country involves exploit the country resources and people without fear of punishment, thanks to systematic corruption. As the saying goes, the evil in very deep and very high. Why do people say wait until Congo's New Year to refer something very difficult and never completed? Why is that? When is Congo's New Year? It's not surprise when we and many others are particularly interested in Congo New Year. In addition, based on Google analysis of search keywords related to Congo New Year, they have appeared very frequently. Compared to the New Year cultures of other countries around the world, the search for information about Congo New Year is the highest. This result implies that there must be something unique about this country's New Year Day to attract so much attention. So what is Congo's New Year? Do people celebrate this occasion? In fact, there are 2 countries in the world named Congo, the Republic of Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Republic of Congo is also known as Congo-Brazzaville, while the Democratic Republic of Congo often called Congo Kinshasa because its capital is Kinshasa. Of course, people in these 2 countries celebrate the New Year just like any other country in the world. In the Republic of Congo, on this day, adults don't go to work, children don't go to school, families gather together, dance and sing to say goodbye old year. This holiday is celebrated by them every year. Unlike Congo-Brazzaville, the Democratic Republic of Congo Kinshasa has to wait 50 years for New Year's Eve. The Democratic Republic of Congo also uses Gregorian calendar like many other countries. However, people here have to wait many years to see fireworks once. In Congo Kinshasa, the neighboring country that shares a border with Congo-Brazzaville, people have to wait 50 years to see fireworks celebrating the New Year. At that time, every citizen, every family eagerly prepares and decorates their houses brightly to welcome the new year, satisfying the wishes of the past decades. After 50 years of waiting, spanning half a lifetime, there have been countless changes during that time. A person could begin their life at birth and not experience their first Congo New Year until they reach 50. Therefore, the people here must have a unique way of organizing compared to any other country. So why do the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo have to wait so long to celebrate the New Year? Despite it's a large and populous country in Central Africa, Congo Kinshasa is the poorest and most backward country on the African continent. For many decades, Congo Kinshasa has consistently ranked among the top 10 poorest countries in the world. Why does Congo Kinshasa have to endure this? Because this is an extremely poor and backward country. The development gap with its neighbor Congo-Brazzaville reaches up to 60 levels. The reasons stem from over a century of Belgian rule, political crises, conflicts, and the transition process from Belgium, alongside the neglect of unemployment, healthcare, and education, lead to stagnation in economic development. Many people wonder why New Year in Congo is only celebrated once every 50 years, And when will Congolese people celebrate New Year again? This is really an unanswered question. Currently, over 80 million Congolese people are still patiently waiting for their traditional New Year's. These are some interesting facts that I know about Congo. I'm Honey Badger. If you have any other interesting information about this country, share it in the comments section, and consider subscribe to help the channel grow. Now, goodbye and see you later in the next sections.